Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So here I am back with another new video. So this video is going to be a little different from what from all the videos that we have done before. This will not have any kind of bullet points stating how you should be doing your PYQs or how you should be doing your revision. Now this is going to be different, totally different. That is, it's going to be a heart-to-heart open conversation regarding the anxiety, stress and pressure that we are going through at this moment of time while preparing for an exam like FMGE. The journey that you are going through at this moment will be really hard, tricky, confusing and frustrating, because even you might have forgot when you started studying for this exam, and the exam date is on July 26th. So we have to keep this momentum until the day of your exam. So it will be really frustrating mentally to be studying 24/7 and thinking whether you'll pass this exam or not. Now it is really funny that somebody who's going to talk to you about mental health and how to cope up with anxiety and stress is currently going through a bad mental health state, because I've been shifted. I am right now in a new city with new people, new hospital environment, and the first 2 weeks of my internship felt like very overwhelming. I won't say that the internship was really hectic or I had a lot of work to do. No, that is not the case. But I was quite overwhelmed with the fact that this is the job that I have to do for the rest of my life. I was quite taken aback. Let's stop there. Now let's come back to FMG, and I think now is a good time that I chose to talk about mental health, because I know 1 month, it's only 1 month and some days left for your exam. So your mental health will be really bad, because the only thing that you're doing currently is studying. Now here are some tips that you can do in order to cope up with the stress or anxiety during this exam. Especially if you are a repeater, the pressure on you will not be anything less, because you have that feeling, right? What if your score comes less than 150 like last time? So such confusions are going to be there. It is inevitable, but there can be some ways to cope up with the stress. That is what I'm going to talk about. Now the methods that you can do to cope up with the stress is very basic. That is, you should fix your sleep schedule by this time. So you should have a fixed time schedule for your sleep. If you feel that you should you should work or study without sleep, that is a very bad or toxic behavior. If you don't sleep, your brain is tired or lethargic. If you do that for 2-3 days, maybe you can do it, but if you go on a long run till the end of your exam, you will be burned out very easily. I can assure you that that is going to happen. So always make sure that you sleep at least for 6 hours on a daily basis. Your brain needs that rest. It is very important to rejuvenate yourself. Otherwise already we will be burnt out anyway. So if you don't have sleep, it is going to exaggerate. So that is the first thing. Second thing is eat healthy food. Inculcate a lot of fruits, vegetables and good food to your diet. That was not applicable to me during my exam, because I think I was eating a lot of food at that time because of my stress. Every now and then I used to snack on something or munch on something. It was my hunger. I always got hungry. I ate 4 to 5 times a day. The major health issues that I faced during my preparation phase was my vertigo or BPPV. So I've been a BPPV patient since like 2.5 years now. Those who have ear balance issues, you might be knowing how scary that it is to be in that condition, to have BPPV, because once you're studying for 8 to 10 hours on a daily basis, your head is in this position, and that is really bad for your vertigo. So my vertigo, it just exacerbated a lot, making me feel very extremely tired during the day. Fourth one is obviously palpitations, and I had this habit of pulling my hair and shaking my legs. I have told this in even my previous videos. I have mentioned about this, but it was very evident that my personality was always frustrated or either complaining. So I had acidity issues and my gut health was really poor. I was constipated most of the times. If you can do exercise, it is good, but I don't think 1 month prior to your exams you will be having enough time to do that. If you can stretch a bit or meditate for at least 10 to 15 minutes a day, that can help you a lot with your stress. You can do a lot of breathing exercises like square breathing techniques. There are some you can, if you don't know what is meditation or how to do the breathing exercises, there are a lot of videos out there in YouTube. You can play any of them and do the guided meditation or guided square breathing to manage your anxiety. It really worked for me, especially the breathing exercises have helped me a lot to relieve the stress. Even on the day of my exam, I used to do this for square breathing a lot of times, and it made my breathing and my brain a little calm just before the exam. So you can try that. Also, if you feel very extremely moody and you don't feel any motivation to study, you can listen to good songs or watch a motivational video. Even there are these motivational songs in YouTube, the Hindi songs in YouTube for studies. If you type, definitely there are going to be these two songs. One of the songs is एक जिंदगी मेरी सो ख्वाहिशा. That song. Also read the comments below the that YouTube video, because you can go through those comments in those songs, because you will see a lot of other people who are studying or struggling for their job or interviews or their exams, or any competitive exam for that matter. There are a lot of people out there showering a lot of motivation and positivity under such songs. So that song from English medium, it was one of my favorites. Even now when I hear it, I get goosebumps, because it reminds me of those days when I used to prepare for my exam. Also there is this song, कहते थे लोग जो काबिल नहीं है तो देंगे वही सलामियाँ. So that song is also really nice, because the lyrics, if you understand the lyrics of those songs, it's really motivational. So try listening to some good songs when you feel very moody or out of motivation, because one thing that I can assure you is that motivation is not something that you feel every day. You have to cultivate your discipline. You should have a timetable, stick to your timetable and be consistent throughout your journey until the day of July 26th. Because if you do that, you will see your results, and you will definitely pass this exam, and your score is going to be much higher than 150. How many hours you used to study all this time, just try to increase at least 1 or half an hour more. Do more and try to give your maximum, give your 100% for this exam, because once the exam is over and the result, then you see that you have cleared the exam, it's going to make you really happy, and you will feel all the hard work was worth it. So yeah, also one more thing that I wish to say is that if you feel really burnout during this phase, even at this phase, are you allowed to take breaks? Yes, I assure you that even if you take a half day's break, if you feel burnout, is not going to change your score. So if you feel you're burnout, take a half day off, and if you whatever you feel like doing on that half day, just do that. If you feel like walking or going for a jog, or if you are a person who wants to talk to your friends, or you can go have a good food. If you want to watch a good movie, you can do that, going to the theater, or go outside, have some good food, and just then come back to your room and go to your study table and start studying again. The guilt after taking a half day's break can be very overwhelming. So you will feel guilty, or you will regret that I took that break, but that break then and there is really important for your mental health. But I would never ever recommend you to take a whole day's break, because that will pull you off the track, because once you take one whole day's break, it will be difficult for you to get back on track on the next day. So I will never recommend you to take a whole day's break. You should be consistent. Even on your worst days, you must be studying at least 3 to 4 hours a day. Okay, by worst days I mean if your health condition is like if your health condition is really bad, you can take at minimum you should be studying for 4 hours on that days. On days when my BPPV got really worse or on days when I got my periods, the first 2 days of my periods is very painful. So I used to have my medicine, lie on my bed and watch an image based question video, because if you have a health issue, the only thing that you can do during that point is watch a video. So since image based questions are a kind of visual memory, you can just passively watch them by resting on your bed. So that is a good thing that you can do. And also one thing that I want you all to do during this point of time is watch the LRR videos of Prep Ladder. For whichever subject, if you feel very difficult or stuck, you can definitely watch the LRR and you will be feeling a lot sorted after watching LRR and flashback videos. Even if you watch the LRR videos, you can watch it again and again. Also try to watch the BTR videos if you feel you want to revise any subject easily or effectively. You can take out the BTR video of that particular subject and revise it many times. I wanted to talk about the mental health at this point of time, because during my preparation, whenever I felt very moody or whenever I felt on some days I used to feel highly motivated and happy to study, but on some days I used to feel very depressed and anxious about my score, how it is going to be on the exam. I used to ask my friend who had already cleared the FMGE exam whether is it normal to feel this way at this point of time. So she used to reassure me that yes, even she had gone through the same kind of anxiety and stress at this point of time. So even if you feel that way, it is okay to feel that way. So that reassurance was very important for me at that point of time. Also, one thing that I wish to address is about the body shaming, because at this point you will be having a very sedentary lifestyle. You will be eating and sleeping and studying, and you will not have any kind of body movements at this point of time. So it is natural to gain a lot of weight. In some people, you might also lose a lot of weight because of the anxiety and stress. In either of the cases, just make sure that after you clear your exam, you can rebuild your body. But once the date of July 26th is gone, you can't do anything about it. So just leave it for now. Only one more month is there. After you write your exams, you can join a gym. At this point of time, just concentrate on your studies. Make sure you study enough hours a day. Do a lot of previous year questions and previous year topics. Do GTs here and there, then and there. Try to do a lot of GTs, and make sure you meditate well, or pray. Prayer is really important. There were a lot of instances where I used to cry when I started to praying. So praying is also a good way to let out your emotion. I just wanted to talk about all these things. It's not like a useful video or how to cope up with mental stress, but then and there I wanted to share these things to you guys. You need to collect that willpower within you to pass this exam no matter what. 100% concentrate on your studies and not on anything else. This is high time that you quit social media. It doesn't matter whichever social media, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever you have on your phone, delete them all and just focus on your study. Remove all the toxic, unimportant and negative people from your life. Focus on yourself, focus on your productivity for your exam, and focus on scoring above 150 to pass this exam. So that should be your only focus at this point of time. Eat, sleep, study, pray, give your 100%. Yeah, that is all that you have to do. Just believe in yourself. You will definitely pass this exam, okay? So with so much love to you guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. At least some of you had texted me on Instagram regarding how clueless or confused you are at this point. I have also been in that situation last time, so I know how it feels to be in that situation. Nobody will feel 100% confident about the exam that you are going to give, right? Only after the results, after passing the exam, you will have that 100% confidence that, oh, finally I've cleared that exam. So even if you feel a bit clueless at this moment, everything is going to change. After 1 month you are going to be on this side, happily happily thinking of how nicely you worked for your dream profession. So on that note, let's wind up this video. If you have anything to talk to me, you can contact me on Instagram, text me there. If you've liked this video, just give me a thumbs up. It will be a small motivation for me as well to make more videos regarding this. Thank you so much. Bye bye.